All right, each of these games is also available as a showdown contest on DraftKings, or of course you can play the whole slate in a classic format. So who's the best DFS play for the NBA playoff slate tonight, Kenny?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's gonna be weird saying it, but I think I'm ready to trust Kawhi Leonard when it comes to DFS, at least in the playoffs, because we've seen him now through 2 games. He has been the focal point of this Clippers offense. He's gotten the usage. He's also decently priced. I mean, whether you're talking about a showdown or the classic, you're not gonna break the bank on Kawhi Leonard. And what we've seen from him in the postseason has, again, just been a much more aggressive approach. He's been the guy taking all the shots, taking the ball in. He's taking threes. Just, the whole offense runs through Kawhi. And that's just not what we've seen all season long. He's been sharing the ball. But when it comes down to it and they need points, and game 2 was like a must-win game for them, he scored 41 points because he was just doing everything himself. So I think that we'll continue to see this trend where Kawhi Leonard has a very high usage rate. He's going to play almost every minute of the game as well. And I think that he's the safest bet on this slate because, again, I don't want to touch the Nets with so many mouths to feed there. I think that the Mavericks are just a big trap here because I think that they're going to see a lot of regression on offense. And Knicks and Hawks, I mean, you see a really low total. And, what do you know? Like, the Knicks have a good defense, and the Knicks also, their stars have not been performing. I think that the safest thing here is to just go with Kawhi Leonard.
Alex, what do you think? Favorite DFS play for the slate tonight?
Yeah, I completely agree with Kenny. At $8,500, when we're talking classic DFS, Kawhi Leonard is a must play. He's put up 57.75 in the first 2 games, and he's playing 41 minutes per game with a 30.5% usage rate. I mean, in the regular season, you rarely see Kawhi go over 35 minutes. So to get him over 40, which we know will continue with their backs against the wall, you have to play him. You're getting a $10,000 player at $8,500. I think he's a must play. And also, if you want to go for someone cheaper, I like DeAndre Hunter at $4,000. Tuesday night was the first time that he's gone over 30 minutes since missing 24 games with the knee injury. And he responded with 26.5 fantasy points. And he brings stuff, to the table on both ends of the floor. He's a strong defender. He's a good shooter. And I think we see him go over 30 minutes for the rest of the series, barring a setback. And when he's gone over 30 minutes this year, he's averaged 36.5 fantasy points per game. And I mean, that's an immense return for someone at $4,000. And I think this might be the last time we see him this cheap, and you got to attack him.